Okay, I'm back. I'm back in the routine, back at my gym, and yeah, that is pretty much it. Today I'm training arms, so I'm gonna show you the tricep part of this workout. Then I will go on do some biceps, and then next arm workout, I will film the biceps part of the workout. And let's do a physique update today. Yeah, I wanna see how I look now that I got a tan finally. I don't look as pale as I usually do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're starting off triceps training with rope, tricep extensions. Why rope? Because I freaking love doing rope as my first movement. I can't use a lot of weight, and that means I will save my elbow joints from unnecessary suffering. So yeah, when I'm doing the rope on these triceps extensions, I like to keep my hands closer to my body. Before I did a lot of, I flared my elbows out and I did it like this, but that way I feel mostly everything in my this outer head. What is that? Yeah, let's just call it the outer head. I forgot the names right now. I feel it in my outer head, but when I keep my elbows close to my body, I feel it in the long head. This big meaty part right here. And if you want big triceps, focus on the long head of your triceps, because that's like the bigger part of your tricep, and if that's bigger, your whole triceps will be bigger. Let's go. Let's do 3 to 4 sets. Yeah, 3 to 4 sets, straight sets, nothing crazy. Let's just go set by set, and we will see if I decide to change anything. Let's go. Let's up the weight a little bit, man. I'm feeling strong. Now let's go one plate. Let's leave ego at the front desk. Okay, second movement, one arm tricep pushdowns. Why I'm doing so much cable work? Because my arms finally started growing ever since I switched to mostly cable work. Let's say I have 4 exercises for the tricep in one workout. I will do like 3 cable movements and maybe 1 free weight, and that's it. That's been working over the past year to put some quality size on my arms, so I'm gonna continue on doing that. Before I did a lot of free weight, free weight dumbbell curls, hammer curls, skull crushers, Z-bar skull crushers, dumbbell skull crushers, and my arms were not growing. I was feeling a lot of. I was feeling my shoulders working more than my triceps. So yeah, I decided to make this switch. And now, when I'm looking at the pictures from last year and this year, when I'm completely shredded, I'm the same shape now that I was last year, and I can see that my arms freaking grew. They grew a lot compared to the previous years. So I'm gonna keep on doing it, man. Sometimes it's not about being old school or free weight, hardcore. Sometimes when a muscle group is not growing, man, machines can do a tremendous amount. Machines can have a tremendous amount of benefit. So yeah, if you have weaker arms like me and you really want to bring them up, give them a try. I mean, if you have weaker back, weaker anything, try doing more machines, more cables, and I think that will help you a lot. Because I feel like you're more. It's harder to mess up the form when you're stuck in a machine or doing cable work. When you're using free weight, you can use a lot of momentum, movement, jerking, and stuff like that, and that can take away from the targeted muscle. That can take tension away from the target muscle. So give that a try. Let's go. 3 to 4 sets, same thing. Let's go. Feeling strong, man. Feeling good. Oh yeah, when I'm doing this one, I like to put the bar right here at the bottom of my palm and I push through that. That way I feel the best contraction in my tricep. Let's go. You can see that I'm not pushing myself as much when I'm doing my sets. I mean, I'm pushing myself, but not as usual. I'm not going all until failure and doing partials after that. I feel that causes more fatigue on my body, and especially now when I'm not taking in as much super supplements and when I'm not taking in as much food, my recovery capabilities are lower. So I need to switch up my training just a little bit. But what I am doing is I did increase my volume a little bit, and I feel that way I tax myself less with more volume, but no partials, no sets until failure, until complete failure. That way I don't tax myself as much and I can still grow in my mind. You know, that's what I've been doing ever since I finished my cut. That's what's been working for me. And yeah, I'm gonna continue doing that. Is this backed by science? No, this is backed by bro science and this is backed by my experience. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on doing it because it freaking works, man. And I know that one saying I always have that in my head, where mind goes, body follows. And if you can believe it, and if you believe it, and you can, if you believe it, you see it, and it will work, man. It will simply work because there's nothing more. Your body is not more powerful than your mind. I think that's one thing that people underestimate, the power of the mind. Like Jay Cutler used to say, it was about the mind at first, not the body. But let's continue on training the triceps, overhead rope tricep extensions. I want to throw in some overhead movement right now, and this is what we will finish off with. I did 8 sets overall, 4 on the first exercise, 4 on the second. I will do 4 here, and that's pretty much it, man. The tricep training part is done. After this, we go and do some posing. I mean, I go train biceps, and then we do some posing. Let's go. Boom. Done. Before I show you the posing, let me go over quickly what I did for biceps. 3 movements, same thing. 4 sets on each movement. I did cable curls with a Z-bar on a cable. I did drag curls with a Z-bar, and then I did behind the head curls with the same bar. So yeah, pretty freaking simple. I got an awesome pump. So yeah, there's no need to. Sometimes when you connect with a movement and when you connect with a bar position or arm position when you're training something, sometimes it's just good to stick with it and train the muscle that way, especially if you're training something like biceps, where you have you have 2 heads of the biceps, but still, there's not much angles that you can change for bicep training, and there's not much. Yeah, I'm comparing in my head biceps to back. For back you need to switch up the grip, switch up the arm path and everything, target the different parts of the back. But for biceps, man, I honestly think if you did like dumbbell curls or cable curls with one arm for your whole bicep workout, if you connect with it well, I think your your biceps would still grow and become huge. But yeah, that's it. And one more thing is I want to say now how I'm maintaining this shape with eating more food and doing less cardio, you could say. I mean, I am doing a lot less cardio, but I did increase my steps a little bit. Now that I'm eating more food, I have more energy for my daily activities and I'm getting a bit more steps in. Also, one tip I want to give you is walking in between sets. I did try that now when I was on vacation, and when I finished my cut, I said, you know what, let's try to up the daily activity by doing a lot of steps in between sets. And if I'm training for 1 hour, 1.5, and I'm walking in between each set while resting, I get like, man, 5k steps in, maybe even 6, 4, 5, 6k steps in, and that's a nice daily burn of calories that you can do, and nice daily fat burning activity that you can do, and it doesn't take away extra time. You don't have to go outside and make those and do those steps. You can just do them in the gym, walking in between sets. One downside is if you like to chat with your gym buddies when you're training, you will need to chat less if you're trying to do this, because you're constantly walking. But hey, it works for me, so that's what I've been doing over the past 2-3 weeks now. Almost, yeah, 2-3 weeks, and it's been working great, and I'm gonna keep on doing it, man. Of course, I'm gonna have the days where I don't walk as much and I talk with some of my gym buddies, but out of 5 sessions, I try to get at least 3 to 4 sessions in where I'm doing my steps in between each set, because I have to maintain this shape. I can't get too fat too fast, because that will ruin my whole progress, for the bulking phase, mass gaining phase, however you want to call it. The worst thing you can do after a cut or after a competition, whatever you did, is to get too fat too quickly. So watch out for that. I saw a buddy of mine, so I had to say hi. I think I was talking about getting too fat too fast. Yeah, that's the worst thing you can do. You mess up your insulin sensitivity. By what I mean by that, when you mess up your insulin sensitivity, the food that you will eat, especially carbohydrates, won't be stored in the muscle glycogen, because you're already full. You binge ate and you mess yourself up. So don't do that. I know it's hard. A lot of people fail first time when they do like a proper cut, and when they increase their calories too fast, or they go out and binge eat. That's what I did my first cut. And I think my second cut, the second cut was much better, but the first cut was, yeah. I was maintaining my shape good, then I started eating junk food every single day, and I did freaking nothing, man. Month, 1 month has gone by, 1 to 2 months have gone by, and I was already fat, and I needed to cut again. And your metabolism is still slow, so yeah, oh my god, when I just think about it, yeah, that's the worst thing you can do. Don't do that, man. Try to stay focused on your goals. Try to stay focused on the long-term results, and don't let that instant pleasure, instant dopamine spike mess you up and destroy everything. So yeah, let's throw in posing video now. So yeah, I would say I'm looking pretty good. 10 is 10 is perfect for myself because I'm really freaking pale. The supplements for tanning worked, and yeah, that's it, guys. I'm out. Catch you all tomorrow, day after tomorrow. I will see if I will train. Maybe I need a rest day tomorrow because I did train 3 days in a row now. But yeah, we will see. I'm out. Thank you for watching. Peace out.